What's cracking, everybody? It's me. All right. It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, your favorite uncle here to bring you a message this evening. It's currently 4:59 p.m. on September 23rd, 2024. It's 69 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny here in the cities. It's very nice outside. I've been out all since this morning. I just got back not that long ago here. So I am here, and I would like to just say thank you to the Most High for everything that He does for me on a daily basis. From every minute, every moment, every second is a blessing for me. It's a lesson for me, and truly a lesson. Let me see. Raise it up a little bit. Give you a nice little ignorant trucker, sexy trucker now. Okay, had to put the glass on my eye. Vision's kind of blurry today. So attitude of gratitude. It's very important to have that, especially with everything that's going on in the collective energy. So I'm very grateful. I caught myself, just being honest, I caught myself today feeling kind of down about some things. But then I was like, I'm out and about. Like I was at the mall and, just kind of confirmation. Just being just able to enjoy myself. These small moments, being grateful for the small things that we are able to do. So I'm very grateful for that. I really had to remind myself of that today, because it's so easy for to be at a high vibe and then just kind of have this, the energy of the Matrix. It's not even the Matrix. I don't like to keep blaming stuff on the Matrix here. A lot of what we deal with is internal. The Matrix is external. Wow, the things that we deal with, are we affected? Are we affected by the things in this matrix and on this planet? We definitely are, if we allow ourselves to be. But that's also one of those conversations that kind of get on my nerves too, because it's like people that say I'm not affected by anything. I can't say what people are not affected by it. To me, that just sounds extremely unrealistic. I feel like we are all affected by things, but it's how we choose to be affected by things once we are affected. Like how do we process that? How do we internalize that? How do we transmute that energy? And so a lot of especially if you're an empath, if you're somebody that picks up on energy around you, for me it's like that's why it's always kind of throat chakra issues. It's always kind of exhausting for me sometimes, but also just very difficult for me to be outside around a lot of people all the time. But you have to get outside. You can't just be in the house all the time. And when you're in hermit mode, you get used to that. Especially when we live in what appears to be like a very unsafe environment. So, I was affected by a lot of things that I saw today. It's, excuse me. It's, man, the world we live in, and this is, I hope this conversation doesn't bring anybody down. So if it does, please click off. If it triggers anybody, if you're already kind of, I'm not gonna. This is not a moment where I'm standing on the soapbox and we're just gonna dump. No, I'm just telling you what the experience was. I was outside, especially like downtown in the city. Things are bad, y'all. People are just bad shape. I mean, how many times am I going to keep walking down the street and I'm literally seeing people standing outside of buildings smoking crack, smoking meth, smoking pills, people just sleeping on the, get high and then they pass out on the concrete. I never really saw anything like that in my life. Never. Only like in movies or like big cities. Like, when we watch movies, we see stuff like that in like New York or California. And, but it's everywhere in Minneapolis. all downtown, all on the outskirts, you know. Then you go into the suburbs. Of course, you don't see that in the suburbs. But it's so it's such a big thing now to where police are just like, we're not taking these people to jail. We're not going to arrest them. If this is what people want to do, this is what people are going to do. It's bad, y'all. But I guess things have to, I don't know. It's just kind of one of those, you know, what I just heard is that it's people have to open up their own eyes and see what they're doing. Because I was like, well, when is the world just going to open up their eyes and see what's going on? But it's not the world. But it's not the world's fault. It is the world's problem, but it's not the world's fault. It's accountability. I'm very much I very much dig the idea that some people are just soulless. People are just they no longer have souls. They've given them up. They've traded them in. So a lot of these people that I see walking around are literally walking zombies. Walking zombies that are looking to pick fights with folks. I mean, I'm just seeing people just picking with people on the bus, picking with people outside of buildings, and it's bad to see, because that's demonic energy, that's demonic spirits within people that have taken people over, that just want discord. They want discord. They want depression. They want lack, because it's easier to take control over people when you are in that frame of mind. Which is why it's important to have an attitude of gratitude, because if you've been where I've been, as far as, you know, having issues with substances in the past, or, you know, doing low vibrational things, it's very easy to allow that energy to get within you, or to, like, you know, to overtake you, to go, well, things aren't going to get better. You know, it's horrible. We can't judge how things are going to get better for us based upon what we see externally. It's what we feel internally. And this is what I've learned and what I'm still learning. So the attitude of gratitude, just being grateful for the small things, the things I can do for myself, the things that I can see outside of all of this chaos and all of this depression, all of this destruction that I see all the time, it keeps me grounded. It really does. It keeps me grounded, and it keeps me aware of the fact that what I see does not have to be me, you know? 5:06 p.m. So on to something else here. I wanted to say that because I feel like me sharing that just lets people know, like, you ain't the only one that sees it. And don't feel, you know, don't beat yourself up if you're at a high vibe, if you're feeling something, if you're at a high vibration, a high frequency, and then all of a sudden you feel low and you're just like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're picking up on the energy. You're seeing what the world pretends like they don't see. And it's not you that has the problem. It's the rest of the world that has the problem. Because like that shirt that I have that you can pick up at clicking the link below this video, the three wise monkeys: hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, however that works. But we know that they do. And I just heard, like, you know, and this is what I know too, it just got a reminder. That's what we're here to do. We're here to, I don't know, heal some of these things, help people heal, help people see that there's, to wake people up. Or to do what we can to make sure that 10 to 20 years from now, that the destruction that is eating away at people of all different ethnicities and, you know, and socioeconomic groups as well, of all, you know, Democratic, Republican, doesn't matter. There is destruction running rampant amongst a lot of people, no matter where they come from. And our job here, I feel, is to make sure that even 5 years from now, but definitely 10, 20 years from now, when your kids or my grandkids are, you know, of age, or they're teenagers, that they're not out here on these streets doing this shit. We are healers. We are light workers. If you believe that you are somebody that's a light worker, that you're a healer, that you're a starseed, that you are chosen, that's what we're here to do. Especially if you feel like you're chosen. As much shit as chosen ones go through, you didn't come here just to suffer. You came here to suffer so that you can prevent other people from suffering. You feel me? 10 minutes up. 10 minutes. There we go. Okay, that's my cue. So I also wanted to share today too. You know, I was tested today. I certainly was. I was on my way back home. I was on the bus, and I was like, okay. I got on the bus to get off, go downtown, and I got sat down. And because what I do now is that when I'm on public transportation and I get negative vibes, or I see somebody on there was somebody on there acting a fool, I got off. I was like, fuck that. I don't want to be a part of it. I just don't want to be a part of that. Because if you all know what it is, if you're anything like me, if you carry that energy, no matter where you go, the crazy motherfucker always sees you, don't they? They always see you. Make eye contact with your ass. And it's like, oh shit. You know? It happens to me everywhere I go. So now I'm just like, you know what? To avoid that exchange with these demons, because that's what it be. It be these demons that want to come and just poke with you. They want to try to get in your energy. I remove myself from the situation altogether. If I got to get off and wait for another bus, that's just what the fuck I'm gonna do. If I feel like fuck it, I'll just walk. That's what I do. But very interesting because so with a lot of what I've been going through, I saw one of the people from Rochester up here. Okay, a lot of people from Rochester came up here as well after I moved up here. They secretly, and they didn't think that I know that, but not like 30 people. Hell, it could have been, but definitely people that I knew personally very well. They had moved up here, living in different parts of the city, and they didn't think that I knew that. So the gangstalking part of it, people that were afraid of me speaking to reveal what they've been doing. You feel me? Everybody wants to wash their hands now, or absolve themselves, or But the main way they've been trying to do it, y'all. We've been talking about this, and I'm not the only one that's gone through this. Is that they try to get us to either eliminate ourselves from the equation, or set us up to go to jail, or they do it to spy on us. They got ops everywhere. A few of you motherfuckers watching now are ops. I already know. Okay, I don't give a fuck about what people are complimenting me and saying all that shit. I can pick up on that shit. Yeah, we know, we see, we got these eyes, we got third eyes for a reason. If it's that serious, but I know a lot of these ops are sitting around watching to see what I'm gonna say next, to see if I'm gonna use names and call people out. These people are stupid. They think that because I'm such an honest person and that I like to talk, that I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna tell everything that I hear, everything that I see, or see if they come out in these readings. And it ain't that serious, partner. Okay. So I was on the bus and there's this one, and I'm trying very hard because I immediately became enraged. You feel me? Because this one person sent a gang after me, and a motorcycle gang after me at that. This person did. And this was somebody that I'd known for years. And I thought we were very close, but this person was just very mad because I didn't want them. They couldn't wrap their brain around the fact that I didn't want to be with somebody like them. You know what I'm saying? And we're not even going to go into all that. But then this person was so angry about that they kind of went on this hate train, or started this hate campaign behind my back. It would sit in my face the whole time, and I didn't even know it. But this was among other. That wasn't the only reason, but that was like the overall reason. And then it manifested itself in something else. So this person they went and lied to a gang, a street gang. And then they also lied to a motorcycle gang as well to get me up because they was angry, and they were participating in a lot of the gaslighting, the gang stalking, the theft, the deception, all these different things that I've been going through. So I saw this person, and they were sitting at the bus stop. And I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do here? My shadow self, because, I'm not, I'm love and light, but you guys know I'm very honest about stuff. There's a part of me that was like, man, beat the fuck out that dude right now. Just don't even let him get on the bus. Don't even get it on camera. Just get off the bus and beat the fuck out of him real good. And then I said, okay. Okay. So no, I got off the bus and I was like, right when I stepped off, because when I saw them kind of getting up, and I was like, you know what? Just let them get on the bus, and then you get off, and then you just walk it off. because I was angry. I was very angry. I was tested. And because I'm an empath, after I walked it off, I felt bad for him because he looked horrible. Bad. He has the the incurable disease. Not HIV, but the AIDS. Okay? This I know for a fact. And he looks horrible. And in that moment, I was like, man, I can't imagine what that's like for him. No matter what he did to me, I'm still alive and I'm still walking. Moment of gratitude, attitude of gratitude. I'm telling you. And it just reminded me of how it's very important for me, and I feel like for other people, to recognize how people are actually paying for the things that they've done to you and to other people. You know what I'm saying? Can't walk around wanting to beat up everybody. I mean, because I wanted to. My mouth was watering. I started sweating. I was like, man, I could really burn off a lot of steam right now. I could blow it off right now just by, man, I'm telling you, people, whatever people think about me, I don't really give a fuck. But one thing that I do know is that when I black out, when I crash out, I'm telling you, it's a big deal. And I've been, when we're under attack like that, all we really want to do is strike back. And that's not the way to be, because we've come from that. And we are the recipients of a lot of attacks, or the intended recipients, because we're still here. We're watching this video. I'm talking in this video. So I guess this is a word of encouragement for people, because I know I'm not the only one. See, these demons and these people, these gang stalkers, these people that are part of these covens, these churches, these little groups of people, they do things to taunt us, to get us to come out of our divinity, to get us to step off our thrones. But also, once we get out of our, come out of this box of divinity, or this shield, this hedge of protection that we have from being divine, when we step off the throne, it doesn't end there. See, because what happens is that when you get ignited, when you allow that firecracker to explode, or that bomb to explode, that long wick, it's boom, and you just say, fuck it, I'm gonna light it, and you just let that happen. You end up in jail, or you end up being recorded, blasted all over social media, depending on what it is you do. Because if you are divine, if you're a divine truth teller, if you're a healer, if you're somebody that's chosen, the enemy wants to make you look bad. They want you to fall into the narrative, and that's not wise. It's counterproductive to what you've been sent here to do, or what you opted to do, what you volunteered to do. I have to remind myself that I have not gone through, and I'm not going through the things that I'm gone through and am going through to go move backwards, to go back in time, to be stuck there, or to be stuck in the present moment of the bullshit. I'm just not. And so sometimes you do have to swallow your pride and walk away. No matter, even if you think you can get away with some things, the Most High always sees. Okay? And at this time, energy is the new currency. Your heart posture is what you're being judged on. Not by how well you can beat the hell out of somebody, or how well you can cuss somebody out, or how well you can blast somebody or make them feel bad. That's not, no, None of us are perfect, and yeah, you have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to say whatever you feel is on your heart, or to get rid of it, but not in a way that is going to destroy someone else. I don't really feel like that's not our jobs here. That's what they try to do to us, and we're not sent here for that. We didn't come here for that. I know I didn't come here for that, because best believe if I came here for that, I don't know if I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be on the camera, but I damn sure would probably be on the run. Okay. For red rum and quite a few people, if that be the case. You feel me? Okay? So that's what I'm telling you, All right, so let's see. So I'm pulling cards for another reading here. It's getting on my nerves, so I'm going to let it sit for a minute. But I will be back later. I hope you enjoyed the message about the attitude of gratitude and not allowing these the things of the 3D, this matrix here, to get inside your head to make you become one of them. I guess that's what I wanted to say, okay? But I'll be back later. All right, I appreciate you tapping in. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. That's what this is about. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you. Okay? Remember that. To the moon and back. Deuces.